guys! So today I'm going to be talking about Libra and Libra compatibility. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship it is in terms of like gender, you know, female, male, 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 whatever, it really doesn't matter, as long as you are keeping romantic compatibility in mind. So Libra is a cardinal sign. They like to be admired, they like to get the ball rolling, you know, they want to kind of win, etc., etc. And like I've been saying in all the past videos, when you have two of the same signs, it's really a lot about self-acceptance, self-awareness. The more you are aware of how you are, the easier it is to understand the same sign as you. And that is the case with Libra and Libra. So, the two lovebirds falling in love. Both of these people are looking for love. In fact, it can become pretty much their life mission. They want to find their perfect soulmate, and they will put effort into doing that. Both of these people are going to be into romance. They're flirtatious, they're charming individuals. In public, they can be refined and elegant, and then in private, they can have a really good time. Both of these people are going to prefer to be in a relationship over being single. They might tell you that's not true, but it's true. Libra wants to be in a partnership. That being said though, they can be really picky and they can go from one relationship quickly to the next, always just looking for that perfect person. Both are probably going to enjoy playing games a little bit before getting into the relationship, nothing too extreme, but they'll enjoy the back and forth, the flirtation, a little bit of the chase. You know, they like that excitement of the beginning of a relationship. It's very like interesting and fun for them. When and if they do get together, things can be fun, and most likely there's going to be a lot of focus on the actual relationship itself. But they're also going to want to focus on, you know, like pleasuring each other, and I don't necessarily mean that in a sexual way. I just mean that they're really going to want to make each other happy. The two can get kind of stuck in kind of role-playing, you know, what they believe to be the perfect relationship, and they might have a hard time, you know, being realistic and dealing with the reality of a relationship. Obviously, relationships aren't always just perfect, you know, flowers and butterflies. There are more realistic parts, and sometimes Libras just don't want to acknowledge that or deal with it. Additionally, both are going to have a really hard time being decisive.
So there could be a lot of, what do you want to do? I don't know, what do you want to do? I don't know, what do you want to do? We can do this, or we can do that.
And that can lead to boredom that both of them will dread. Both are great conversationalists, and they're always going to have that to fall back on if things are getting dull. But as difficult as it may be, it's good for these two to find some time to spend away from each other. It can really help to keep the excitement alive, and it will force them not to overdo it, you know, and then potentially wear out the relationship too early on. Another thing that's interesting here is that both of them are going to expect the other to fawn over them. Libras tend to be attractive, or they can just be so charming that they just come across as attractive, and they can appear more attractive than they really are. Typically a Libra is used to getting the attention and not having to give the attention. That's just kind of how things go. They both might actually, you know, sour at the fact that they're not getting the admiration that they're used to from each other because they're both used to getting it, if that makes sense. So each of them won't be getting that because they'll be expecting it. And that's just what they're accustomed to, so when that doesn't happen, it can create some frustration. Something that's great about this relationship is that there's not going to be a lot of arguing. Libras can't stand conflict, so it's going to be more of a peaceful relationship. There's not going to be a lot of screaming and fighting and that kind of dramatics. The only problem though is that sometimes conflicts can just be totally avoided and not handled appropriately because they just don't want to deal with them. That's fine for a little while, but you know how things build up, and eventually if problems aren't handled, they're not going to be, you know, if they're not dealt with, they're not going to be solved, so they're just going to keep creeping up. This pairing can potentially work if the two are able to strike a balance with each other and really remain the ideal candidate in each other's eyes. And this honestly may occur from simply not getting what they want, because for a Libra, not getting what they want and trying to get what they want can be a little bit of a turn on. So Libras love harmony, they love peace, and they are going to find that with another Libra, as long as the two of them can create a balance that works for them in the relationship. And make sure to really give each other what it is that they're kind of used to and what they want and what they need. As long as they don't forget to appreciate each other, then this can really be a great relationship. It can be beautiful and romantic and peaceful, and, you know, the thing that a Libra has been dreaming of their whole lives. So that is Libra-Libra compatibility. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I will link my social media accounts down below. So I will see you in my next video, and as always, have a good day or night.